finally the weekend, and it's, well, bittersweet. Finally the end of our season. We have been welding, but we got Caden here. See what he's up to. What are you doing?
Taking out the seat.
Getting ready to strip it.
We're gonna take all the black off of this machine. And we got a surprise for you guys.
It's actually been very difficult to decide what color we wanted to do this thing. I know it's been a long time. We've been working on it for a long time. Originally, we wanted to go with that charcoal and then do like a red and call it the Hellcat, which is, you've probably seen us call it that before. But we decided to do something else. Yeah, you can probably tell that's a lot of green. But I think we have a fun idea, something clever, something you haven't done or seen before for one of these things. While we're getting ready to put all the green on it, we're actually going to completely strip this machine. We're going to pull the suspension off. We're going to pull all the plastics off. Still have our suspension that's not coated. The muffler's not coated. I still would like to kind of finish this off with either a stainless and make it look a little better, fit a little better. Now that the season's, our busy season of welding's over, making snowmobile exhaust, that's what we do in the fall and winter time. Now spring's coming around and we're tired of holding you guys off. We're tired of just looking at it because we don't ride it very often and we just want to finish it up. We're excited to start this season off. Hopefully we can get you guys a lot more video than we have in the past. But wish us luck. Here we go.
When Isaac said he wanted it green, I thought he was kind of an idiot, but
I think I've convinced him otherwise.
But he told me the name and the logo idea. I like it a lot better than the original Hellcat. So
yeah, let's get to work. To be, and so we're actually here at Tag Coatings, and they're going to coat all of our suspension components, our bumpers and things, as we decide to give this XX a facelift. And if you guys ever want anything coated, I cannot recommend anyone any higher than Tag Coatings. They do all of our stuff. They do the coolest stuff with powder coat and ceramics that I'd never seen done before. They've done SEMA builds, they do production stuff, they do a lot of custom stuff. They can inlay logos into the powder coat. They can blend powder coat to different colors. And if you've seen some of the American flags that we have, the red, white, and blues, powder coat. It's a multi-stage powder coat job, multiple colors, and then a clear on top. That's some of the awesome work that Tag Coatings can do. As you can tell, that stuff just is so good looking. I can't express how freaking cool those things look. Also, if you guys are out and about the St. Anthony Sand Dunes riding, it's likely these guys are going to be out there with us. So if you guys want to get to know them or whatever, come join us on some of the rides and let's go see some of the stuff that they do. I want to show you a lot of the custom work that they do. got told that our parts are done. Let's go check them out. It's kind of rainy. So we're back at Tag Coatings. They just finished our parts. Let's go take a look at them. I like that color. A little bit of burnt bronze. I think it's looking good. So if you guys remember, we mentioned that these are kind of a prototype first try that we've ever done for suspension components. And so they were pretty rough. What I like about Tag Coatings is, even though we gave it to them rough and we're like, look, we understand they're going to be rough, they look at it and they're like, we want our stuff to look good. And so they went through and they actually smoothed a lot of our grind marks and just a lot of the flaws that we left on it, just so that their coating and their powder look good. That's what I like about Tag, is they want to make sure that their stuff just looks as good as they can make it, and they want it to work and hold as good as they can. I guess they spent some time on it, and I didn't mean for them to do that, but a couple of the black parts here, skid plate, springs, and the back end skid. How's it look in the sun?
I like it even more.
Look at that, there's a lot, it's hard to see, but there's that flake in there. Yeah. You ready to go put it on?
Yep.
So we've been pushing hard to get this double X ready. We want to take it out beginning day of the opening day of the St. Anthony Sand Dunes 2020. And it's going along nicely. Looking pretty cool. Everyone said that this color option was stupid and ugly. This is sweet. We have been working our butts off, and we finally been able to put the double X back together again. Check it out. Pretty.
Your front tires lifting up off the ground from those corners. That would be a sweet chase shot.
Let's go do it.
Well, Isaac. Oh. Back up, Caden.
This isn't going anywhere next week.
Poop.
Oh. Well guys, we did a little bit of assessing on the Double X after rolling it the other day. The frustrating thing is we just barely finished it. Brand new plastics, brand new parts, everything. And about an hour and a half later, I decided to get a little too rough with it and rolled it down the road next to the shop. A couple of things. Took the corner a little wide. Also, I've broke my foot, and I've been wearing this boot for the past 2 months, and you know, I can't feel the throttle. Looking at the video, it's obvious I had way too much throttle around the corner. But anyways, we've been assessing it. Lots of deep scratches on the brand new plastics. That sucks quite a bit. Bent the cage. Gonna have to replace the back portion of this cage. Broke a shock, broke the rod, the shaft itself on the shock. We've already taken it off, and it's already on its way to go get repaired here in the next day or two. Broke a mirror, some whips. You know, it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better. If it was on sand, this wouldn't have munched up nearly as bad. But, you know, I can't be ungrateful for that no one was hurt. Couple things to say. I was not wearing my helmet. I don't recommend that. Always wear your helmet, you guys. Also, the other thing, 4-point, 5-point harnesses are very important. I'm more and more learning what safety really means in these things. And because I had the 4-point PRP harnesses, I did not move at all in the cab of this thing. I didn't get a bumper bruise anywhere. And a lot of it has to do with because I was secured in the machine. Also, these Double X cages for a stock cage, factory cage, they're about the best there is out there. And so the cage didn't move at all except for this. Also, it's nice that these things come with full doors. You know, my arm didn't even want to fling out of the door when I rolled it. So it was secure in there. Could have been a lot worse, like I say, but fortunately it wasn't. And I have to hand it to Arctic for strong cage. And just don't scrimp on your safety, you guys. It's not worth it. If you put any money in your machine, put it in safety first. Along with the scratches, we broke a fender here, so we gave it stitches, giving it a little personality. We're going to be running the plastics as is for a while, and then we'll eventually just, as time goes on, we'll replace the plastics. But it's just one of those things that it's annoying, but it's still very runnable, and so we'll do it. But yeah, this thing will be put back together in the next couple days, and we'll be back out filming some more. Hopefully we'll continue to get good shots for you guys. This car just seems to be kind of a continual curse for us, but we'll get over it. And we'll be able to run it and have fun and be with you guys. Go to the sand dunes. Dunes just opened up a couple days ago, and so we're excited to get out there. Anyways, be safe out there, you guys, and remember, go claim it.